dear viewers, I am back with another stream. I haven't streamed in so long, and that's kind of bad because before summer started, I was like, I'm gonna stream even more. But here I am, not barely ever streaming. So, yeah. I am sorry about that. But, yeah. Oh, hello, Earthstino. I can't believe it. I have someone talking in the live chat. Oh, this is amazing. I'm happy. Okay. So, before I start moving around and stuff, I'm gonna... Wait, I can't remember. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. So, in this stream, I am going to be running around the server and also chilling at spawn while I try and find friends. Because I don't have that many on the server. So, what better way to do it than to stream it and show you my panicking. I'm sorry in advance because how I will be panicking at some points. But also, I am going to talk about the recent events that have happened to my character these past few days. Which, oh boy, that'll be fun because some exciting things really have happened. Also, I am going to readjust my Minecraft because I want to see the chat. Oh, sure, you can come on the server. I don't mind. It's play.schoolrp.net. If you want me to say it slower, I can. I just have it memorized. I think it's like also mc.roleplayout.net. But it's kind of weird, and I have the other IP memorized more. So I'm going to readjust Minecraft to allow me to actually see this live chat. But now I must think of this first story. Oh, I know you. You were the one where, like, I met you with my rat account. Oh, that brings back memories. Oh my. Yes, I'm the rat if you didn't know, if you didn't check out my other video. Or my one tour video that I did as a rat. So, now, actually, give me a minute to tell my Instagram followers that I'm streaming, because I don't know, I guess I want them to see. But yeah, let me hit it. Hello, live stream, not live stream. Oh my word, I just messed it up. Okay, let me redo this. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do a picture. I'm not gonna even say anything, like, here we go. Let me see if my iPad focuses. You little chicken. Thank you. Okay. Oh my word, I have 3 viewers and straff away. Well, how's your ban? Is it permaban? But, or temp ban, mini ban. But yeah. And yeah, never see you anyways. And let me type. Okay. Streaming on my YouTube whispered Lily. There. Come join. There we go. Let me move this somewhere. There we go. Story. And, okay, chat. We have lost one viewer, I think, but that's okay because we still have got 2 people here, and that's good. But, yeah. Let's see. Story. And I can see the chat now, so you can still talk. I don't mind. So, I made this friend a few days ago. Her character's name is Ellie, and she is great. I'm so glad I made friends with her. But when I first met her, some girls came up when I was talking to her, and they started like their characters started being all mean, I guess. And I wasn't sure how to respond to this. So, you know what I did? The thing I could have done. Like, I left her. I ran away. And I ran into the school because it was school time. And that's... You would say I'm a bad friend for that, and I can agree, but don't worry, I made it better. So, later I didn't ask, I said that I was very sorry for leaving her as she got ridiculed, or whatever the word is, I don't know the word. Like, bullied or something, I don't know. And she told me that it was okay. She told me it was okay. And I was like, oh, thank gosh, I didn't want to lose my only new friend. And so I kept her as a friend. And we didn't talk for like the majority of the next day. And then the next day comes around, and, well, no, we don't talk about that day yet, because the next day after I made friends with her, a group of girls came up to my character as she was, like, standing on one of these planted things. And they come up to her, and one girl in particular is like, hey, can I talk to you in private? I'm like, why? And she goes, I need to tell you something, I need to talk to you, but there are too many people around. And I'm like, she says, don't worry, there'll be people there. Like, there'll still be people around, which, yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Sure. And out of character me is all like, you know what? I want to have another experience with this character. Let's do it. And so she goes and picks up my character because it's easier that way and runs off. She goes and takes me to this little secluded picnic area, which she sits down my character, like actually picks her up and sets her down in this sitting position. And these 2 other girls have followed and sit down with her. And I'm like, when you said there were other people around, I didn't think you meant your friends. Like, this still could go wrong because, you know, they're only just friends. And, like, not other strangers that are chilling around, you know? So, yeah, I was a bit freaked out by that, but I didn't make my character say that. I just thought that in my mind. So after she sits down and stuff with this like whole giant action, and I'm like, oh my word, you're so good at that, and all I do is like one sentences. I was amazed by that, let me tell you. But yeah. So she sits down, her friends sit down, and the main girl, uh, Sadashi, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I might not be, but Sadashi is like, I want to talk to you about Ellie. Remember that new friend you made? And, well, she didn't know we were new friends, but yeah. And, oh boy, I'm like, oh no, in my mind. And I'm like, I forget what I said, but it was probably like, what, what do you want to know? Or talk about? She's like, and she asks me, is Ellie, like, violent towards you or anything like that? That's not the exact words, but yeah. And I'm like, no, she's not violent. Why? And she's like, and Sadashi says that well, she thinks that Ellie is violent because she threw books at her. Well, because Ellie threw books at Sadashi and her friends. I'm like, oh. And I end up telling her that, me thinking. I end up telling her that she is, well, from what I noticed, she was kind of violent because she was planning on uh, jumping this one dude, but I told them that it was only because of let me think, because that person was bad. He liked to attack people, and so she's like, oh, and I forget what happened, but she's like, you should be careful around Ellie, and you should call me in case she ever acts violent towards you. And I'm like, uh, okay, what's your phone number? And then she gets up and helps my character up, and then gives me her number. I give her mine, and then that's it. And she basically like starts to leave, and then she's like, you gotta be safe, I'll see you around. And then she tells me to stay out of the rain, princess. I should mention that she also called my character princess numerous times throughout that conversation and the next one that I had over the phone, which I will be getting into. And oh boy, that just I don't like that. That like was very weird. It like weirded me out. I I I consider that it weirded my character out, and yeah, it was all weird. But yeah. So later that day, I decide to call her, and I'm like, over the phone, I'm like, I have a question. And then she's like, what's up, princess? And I just disregard that. And she well, no, I go, why would you help me, a stranger that you don't know very well? And she's like, because we're classmates. And I'm like, that is not what I was expecting at all. I was not expecting that response. I was thinking she was gonna be like, you, because I like you or something, because I like you. But I didn't tell her that. No. And let's see. And so I told her like, oh, I did not expect that. And she goes, oh, what were you thinking? And I was like, I'm not sure. And she's like, are are you sure? And I'm like, I'm sure. And she's like, are you really sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm really sure. I'm really sure. And yeah, so she's like, all right then, um, be safe or something. I don't remember the last line, but I'm like, okay, bye. And, boy, was that a weird experience. And yet, I am drawn to calling her again. Not just because I wanna make friends with her, because I need more friends, but because of this next experience that happened to me. So yesterday, I I tried calling Ellie a few times, and she didn't pick up. And then she comes around and then calls me and like tells me and asks, "Hey, do you want to hang out?" And I'm like, "Yes, let's hang out. Let's do it." So we go and hang out, and we go to this. Well, no, we start. Wait, I'm lagging. But we start at the estate. We start at the estate, the Seiki estate, where I was at the time, and yeah, there were some people fighting outside. Which, I mean, if you want to know that, I can get into that later. But we started there, and then we're like, hey, what do we want to do? And I'm just like, oh, hey, I saw some abandoned houses. So we go there to one of the abandoned houses, and let me think. There's these two people that are standing outside. They show up like a minute after we show up, and yeah, so I just kind of ignore them because I'm like, well, maybe they're just gonna go away, and then I thought they did go away, but then they didn't. But yeah, so we go into the house, one of the abandoned houses, and the two like start following, and may I say that the two were playing adult characters, one that was 46 and one that was 52, and they were like grown men, which was like kind of off-putting if you ask me. And yeah, so we go in, we're checking it out, and we're at the back patio, and yeah, we're chilling in the back patio, just talking, like Ellie being scared of the house, me not so much because my character is not that scared of stuff. And we hear this loud bang. It's just a very loud bang. And Ellie gets scared. I wasn't sure if I should make my character scared or not, so I kind of just waited till the moment passed, which was kind of bad, but I don't know. I didn't know how to react. And then Ellie was like, maybe we should go. And then the something shatters the window. And yeah, and then one of the dudes that was like there before does an it, and it says that the house is pitch black. You can't even see like 2 inches in front of your face. And maybe we should have known that before we went in. Maybe we should have known that you know? But we didn't, and we went in. So we we're just like, oh no. We're trying to find the door since, it's pitch black. We gotta find the door to find the way out. And then someone screams, "Get out of my house!" Which kind of really spooked Ellie and kind of spooked my character, because, we don't want that. And just before, Ellie was joking about it being haunted, and I'm like, maybe you were right that it's haunted. And so we try and find the door more, and we fail. And then suddenly in the patio, this light flickers from a cigarette, and we can't see the man behind it, but it sounds like a male voice when he asks what two young girls are doing in the house. Though I don't know how we can tell that since it's pitch black, but, maybe, well, it was the same guy before, but shush. And, let's see. He asks that, and we're just like, oh, it's just man. And I'm trying to remember what all happened. It skipped ahead. I'm skipping ahead just a bit. So he's talking and stuff, like talking with Ellie. And then behind my character, this other dude just pops out of nowhere and is all like, he just puts the action, kidnaps. He just puts the action. So he's basically just kidnapping my character. And oh boy, did that go all wrong. So that one dude who was holding the cigarette, he goes, "Man, this was just supposed to be a prank. What are you doing?" And he just starts screaming at the dude that kidnapped my character. And here I am, just like telling him, like, let me go. Because, why wouldn't you do that when you're getting kidnapped? And finally he gets the other dude to release my character, and my character just immediately backs away. And that dude turns to us, and he says, "Sorry, my friend is an idiot." And I forget what else he said, but then he leaves with his friend, and Ellie screams after them, "Yeah, I agree." And then Ellie and I start talking like, "Hey, let's leave, let's get out of here," because we finally made it to the door, and we were right by the door, and yeah. And then the dude, this cigarette dude, he just comes back and he's like, "What did you say?" And Ellie's like, which is like, yeah. And let me mention that this dude was like 6'1", and both our characters are 5'4". So this boy is like really tall. He's a really tall boy. And so he's like asking Ellie's character, "What did you say?" And Ellie's just cowering in fear, and I'm like, I was like, you don't need to, you don't, she doesn't need to tell you. And then we avoided that because apparently I wasn't FRPing. But I was going to do it after the next thing he said, but then he never said anything. So I'm like, boy, I was gonna FRP. But no, they just like avoided what I said, so, which was so sad. So she finally murmurs that that she agreed that he called his friend an idiot. And then instead of the dude like lashing out or something, he just goes and gives Ellie's character a high five. Like, he just went out and gave her a high five. And then after that, he leaves with his friend. And yeah. And that's the majority of the conversation. But, well, that story. But then we skip time a bit, still on the same day, where Ellie and I are on a mountain in this little secluded area. There's like a waterfall, and yeah, we're there. We're just talking, and that one dude is just chilling out near us, and he's in a call with Ellie, so he's just doing all this fun stuff to make us laugh and stuff, like which I didn't mind. And yeah, he's just chilling over there, and Ellie and I are just having this casual conversation, like getting to know each other more and all that. And then she says something that changed my view of Sadashi. I asked Ellie if she was violent, and she goes, "No, I'm not violent." Then like, have you? Well, I asked if she has like thrown anything at anyone or anything like that. And she's only thrown an empty water bottle. She never threw books. Which brought up a red flag. And, well, I wasn't sure if I should make my character have that red flag, but I certainly had it out of character. So we go on talking, and yeah, she just is turning out to be a nice person, not at all violent. And that one part where she was planning to jump that guy, it turns out she didn't have a screenshot of the attack, so she doesn't have perms to do it. So technically, well, she can't jump him then, so she can't be violent in that way. And now I'm just waiting for Sadashi to come online so I can call her and talk to her about it. I won't ask her. I won't ask her directly. since my character doesn't want to do that, my character is planning on just wondering what to do, like, about the contact. She's going to ask Sadashi what she'll do with that contact if Ellie never attacks or does anything violent towards her. So, yeah. I've got this whole, like, thing written out in Discord. I'm gonna, like, ask her, like, hey, I've been wondering something again. And I'm gonna well, I know it starts off with say, but I can't remember the rest. But I'm pretty sure it's like, say Ellie is never acts violent. What am I supposed to do with this line then? And I want to have my character ask if she wants to be friends, because she's slightly an idiot, just like me. We're both idiots. We're the idiot friends, because even though she's my character. But yeah. And yeah, that's basically the end of that story. So thank you for listening to that, and thank you for that one person for sticking around again. I can still see the chat, as you can see on there, which I should probably fix, maybe. Let me check OBS. Come on, OBS, let me change. Oh, come on, it won't let me change it. Well, I can kind of change it. Just a bit more. There we go. That's a bit better. Not that better, but a bit. And yeah. So we're still on the quest of making friends. And also, look, Ellie's online. The best one of my friends. I'm so glad she's online. Even though I'm not, hanging out with her or anything, I'm still happy she's online. Okay, I just thought of something. So, you know how I haven't been streaming? I've got all these ideas for what I could stream, or for what I could record, but I just don't feel like it. Like, I even got this huge bundle from Itch.io. It contains like 1,000 games, and yet here I am playing none of them, because whenever it hits the time that I usually plan a stream, I'm like always doing something else, or I forget. I just completely forget, and then it like passes that time, and I'm like, oh shoot, I missed the time. I guess I'll just try tomorrow at that time. But then the next day comes, and I say that again, and again, and again, and again. And it's just constantly over and over saying that, until weeks pass by and I haven't done anything, and I'm just waiting and still not doing anything. But suddenly I decided that I would stop doing that and do this stream. I got her description, so I'm gonna read that in a minute. but I hope to be more consistent and try those, or do something that I feel like doing, like, say, walking around SRP just talking. And yeah, I hope, I just really hope to stream more because I like talking and stuff. And I like talking to you guys that are listening, even though I'm assuming only one person's listening right now. But I like talking to you and just voicing my thoughts. I don't I never got to do that before. I always kept my thoughts inside my mind, since I'm what you consider one of those quiet kids, like, out in the real world. So my thoughts are always just stuck. I can never talk about them. Mostly because I have no friends to talk about them with, but So I, that's mostly why I love streaming so much and want to get back into it. And yeah, also that skin is cute. I like that skin. Okay. But yeah, thank you for sticking with me and so on. But YouTube, why must you stutter like this? I know my computer doesn't have that much space, but can't you be at least a bit graceful and allow me to talk freely without just doing that? Can't you be in that excellent connection thing, please? Like, I can see it just circling. I can't even access Google Chrome right now. Excuse me? What are you doing? Also, I'm sorry if I'm really loud or like really quiet or something. I'm really sorry about that. And how long have we been streaming now? I think it's like almost an hour. Maybe in 20 minutes it'll be an hour, I don't know. But yeah. I'm checking things, that's why I'm not moving right now, and it's just forever circling. I don't know if you can even hear me. Can you hear me? Like, can you just put in the live chat if you can hear me? Because I don't know if you can. Oh, wait, it's loaded. Oh, wait, no, it's loaded. Went away again. But it's kind of there. It loaded again. So, yeah, let's keep moving. And I want to read that description so badly from that one girl. So, that one girl. Rosa is a 5'6" Hispanic woman, curly black hair, dewy complexion, freckles across her button nose. She would have a prosthetic leg where her left leg would be. She is cool. She got them prosthetics. They're always cool. And I think I know that person. I recognize their username. Jazz for the soul. Yeah, I recognize that. And also, let's check who all is on. So, we've got Itsumi. And we've got Hikaru, Lucial, Mavis, and Ellie still. But wow. Itsumi never has her phone on. So whenever I see her phone on, I'm just like, oh gee, Itsumi's on. And she has her phone on. It's is amazing. But yeah. So we're going to go over to the Seiki estate because some things have changed, and I want to give you a little tour of it. Just a little, because it's still pretty empty, but it's a bit less empty. Less. Okay, so here is the patio. If you've got friends, they can only stay in this area. They cannot go over there. And this is a little thing where you sit and do stuff. And yeah, there's a instrument sitting there. And just a little area. It's a cute area. And I like it. I can also sit up there and watch people from over there. So that is good too. And over here we have the Seiki Kim house where the Kims married a Seiki, and yeah, that's their house. Olivia, Deanna, Mark, and Tuesday live there. You don't know any of those people, but they're family. And then there's Lucille's place. He's got this giant thing, and it's just so big, like, for this one man. I don't know why he needs something this big, but he does. He also has this, like, giant fan group of him, and they call him Mr. Seiki, like the sexy man he is. And then we have that place over there, which I don't know what it's going to be used for, and then the little secluded beach that we have, and which I can't access because I don't have permissions to use that door, and it's all around sad times. I also went over there once, and there was someone sitting out there, and I was like, "Hey, can you open the door, please?" And then they never responded. And I was sad. But here's another area, little thing. The main Seiki area where I live and all Itsumi's other children live. There's another instrument there, little place. Oh wait, you should see the signs. There are signs here. Oh wait. No, there aren't. Okay, well, there were signs there before, and it was talking about how this area is peaceful, and how you can hear the birds chirping and the water swooshing. And yeah. So first I'm gonna show you my place where I live. My character. There's this little area where you can sit. And that little bridge leading into an empty house. And we go up the stairs and we have an empty room. And then we go over and we have Yoshi's room, which is Banter, one of the senior admins. And this is his character's room. And it's all around nice. And yes, it's got a nice bed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, there's someone coming. I'm not in this room. You do not see me in this room. I don't know who that is. It's great. Oh wait, no, it's Mavis. Okay. And as we go up this ladder, we enter my room. Because I am a long-time resident of the Psyches, since I was there from the very beginning, I get this very large room. And with the help of Karma, I was able to decorate it. and I never got to fix this because I thought Simi would, but then she never did, and now it's just very odd, and I don't like it. But this wall, I have to suffer through this wall to experience the rest of this room. Okay, so I was planning to put like this rack here, but then it didn't fit. So I just hung the clothes on the wall because, it's unique, And I put a frame here. Like, that was supposed to be like this little computer device or something. And it got removed. So now I just have the picture and then I guess a little working area. I can sit at my little chair, do some work, and yeah. And I've also got this little bed. It was supposed to be for friends because I decorated this room before Sumi set the no friends without permission are allowed in here. Well, you cannot have people in the estate unless you have permission. So no one can use this bed, which is just very, very sad times. And then here's my giant bed that I can lay on, and yes. Then I've got this little this thing I can sit on and watch the stuff out there. But when I sit, I can only see the stars, which, it's still good, but, Then I've got this bookshelf that Karma designed herself. And I am very glad about that because I really like it. Except, it doesn't look as great on this side, but it looks great on this side, and that's what matters. Okay, then we've got this little plant here, and my chest full of many wonders, and another story to tell. Well, actually, 2 stories to tell. So, I've got these things. I missed the party, by the way. There was a party, and I missed it. It was very, very sad times. But yes, we must move on. We've got the egg story and the perfume story. So we shall start with the egg story. I was minding my own business, so running around the school, and sorry, okay, sorry again. What is it? Okay, but I was running around the school, and I saw something. I saw a chicken, which in this texture pack is a duck. And I saw this duck. It's like, oh my word, that's a duck. What's the duck doing? And I'm like, is that a player? And then I clicked on it. It was not a player. It was just a random duck. And then I looked around and I saw 2 more ducks. There were just 2 more ducks there. And it's like, oh my word, there are ducks. And I was super confused too, and I was like, I asked in help, hey, there are ducks here. Why are there ducks here? No one responded to me. So I didn't get to know. But I saw them drop something from their little butts. It turned out to be an egg. And then I ran back later, and I got another egg. And I don't know what the egg is supposed to be in this texture pack. It looks like a ball or something. And yeah. And I also talked to someone. I was like, I love these ducks. I love them with all my heart. And then they just come up and tell me, I love them too. And that was it. But I got to talk to someone, and it was nice. I'm also trying to see what's over there. I don't know what's over there. But anyways, that's it for the duck story. But I loved those ducks, and the next day when I went to check if they were still there, they were gone. I was so very sad that they were gone. But, but I was glad I got to experience the ducks when I was able to. And for the next story, this is perfume. And I should give some context. So, way before, I was just standing at spawn looking for friends as I have been doing. And I'm just standing there, and this boy comes up to me and he's like, I feel like I know you. And I go, I feel like I know you too. I recognize that username. And he just gives all these ideas of where we might know people. Well, where we might know each other from. And I couldn't remember. And he couldn't remember. So he's just like, do you want to be friends? And I'm like, sure. Because I'm looking for friends. So he talks in character then, because he was talking out of character before. And he starts talking in character, like, hey, you look cool, and do you want to be friends, or something? And my character's like, okay, because, again, looking for friends. And it's very awkward, might I add. So, I'm like, well, he's like, hey, do you want to go somewhere? And like, I ask something completely different. I'm like, hey, what do you like? And he's like, and then he asks, do you like parks? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, let's go. And so I get up from where I was sitting, and I follow him. And we go to this little park next to spawn. So we sit down by this pond, and there's this dude off just a bit a ways, but I can hear his conversation with this girl, and he's just talking to her. But I ignore that for a bit because, I gotta focus on this one dude. And he's just being very awkward, this dude I'm talking with at this pond. And he's like, I like lakes. After I ask him what he likes, and I'm like, and he's like, I like sitting by lakes, and I'm like, this isn't a lake. And he's like, well, what is it? And um um sorry, I'm like, what is it? And he I go, well, it's a pond. And he's like, okay. And it's just very awkward. But skip it a bit, and the dude from before that was talking with a girl a bit off comes up to my character after he gets rejected by that other girl, and he's like, I forget all what he said, but he's like, hey, do you come with me? And I'm like, excuse me? And I've got tons of stuff, you should like me. And I'm like, what? Oh, he's just going on about that. And the other dude, just like I'm gonna call him Truck because his name was Shadozer. Yeah. So Shadozer is just like, come on, Whisper, we should go. And I'm like, I want to see what this guy has to say. And he's just like me because of my stuff. And he's in full white attire with a white mask and a white toy katana. He's just telling me about his stuff and like why I should like him. And I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna just go down here and listen to them. But you can see the chat. So he's just talking. And I'm thinking, I can't exactly remember what he was saying, but it's like he gets up to the point where he's like, do you want to see my face? Like, maybe I'll swoon you with my like handsomeness. So they do that. So I go over, but I forgot one important detail. When he was talking about his items and stuff, he gave my character that perfume. And like I'm like super confused, like, why are you giving me this? And, yeah. But yeah, skip forward again. We go over to this little area. I start panicking because school's about to start and I don't want to get warned. And he leaves and comes back after he takes off his attire. And he has more clothes underneath, don't you worry. But they're changing their skin. I'm panicking. And then he comes back and he's got like this black and yellow outfit on and he takes off his mask, and I can't lie, his character was cute. But I was panicking so much that I freaking just left him behind. I just booked it and got into school right as it turned 8 o'clock. Because you have to be in school by 8 o'clock or else you get warned. And after I ran in, he kind of just went somewhere else. And like, I kind of wanted to keep role playing with him because like I wanted to see what he had to say, but nope, he just vanished and I was stuck with the awkward one. Yeah. So I was just stuck with him. We kept talking for a bit, but then he had to go, and when he left, I was just so relieved that he was gone. And then, might I add, that he added me on Discord, and I don't know if I should like block him. I don't want to be rude and block him, but he also is very awkward. And it doesn't help that I am also awkward. So two awkwards do not mix. Very But that's the end of the perfume story, and I still wish I could have roleplayed with that other guy. I think I know well that he was a gang RPer. He had that thing, he had the name, he had the mask, he had the gang RP clothes because I recognized them as gang RP clothes, and I'm like, yeah. But I still wanted to see what he'd do. But nope, he ran away and left me with Shadozer. Very sad times. Okay. So, it seems that they were having a wedding, as you, saw that chat. And I'm pretty sure they're peers too, because one of them literally said something about gang RP earlier. And I'm pretty sure they all just left. Yeah, they're all gone now. So, what's my attributes at? Okay, so we're going to run back to spawn, because we're going to start up what I originally also wanted to do for this. I wanted to stream me making friends, so we have to go and do that. And we must find our subjects and figure out who is friend material. And yes, let me check contacts again. I'm mainly looking for when Sadashi comes on, so I can give her that call that I mentioned earlier in the stream. And yeah, and also I should mention again that if you're watching the stream right now, feel free to talk in the live chat. That's why you see that black box on screen. I can't move my Minecraft to fill it all in, so. And that's the live chat. The black box is a live chat. And yeah. So yeah, feel free to talk in it, so I'm not constantly mumbling and muttering about random stuff, because I fully ran out of things to talk about. I've gone over everything recent, and yeah, I don't know what to talk about. So, oh look, another clone. There are many, many today. There's another. So, right now, we're looking for anyone that's sitting or standing alone. Like B Vegas should over there. But it should scare me, so I might not do him. But also I can't be picky. So it's all very, very confusing. Sorry. And basically my character only has well, Karma has two characters, and my character's friend was and Ellie, so, and Dixie, kind of. So yeah, my character only has 4 friends, which, as you can tell, is not a lot, and I only talk with 1. So that's saying something. Yeah. So now the wild whisper lily gazes around her surroundings, searching for her prey. Which one will it be? Which one will she settle on to go after? Who knows? Only she does. And there is no one alone, so she can't. Wait, that is that this one? But that one is surrounded by new people. And how do you even pronounce the name? Rallies? I think. Okay. So, we've also got a new person over there. Wait, no, not new person. Maybe a new person. We've got that new person kind of skin. but they're also an 18-year-old, which is the final stage. 17 new people have the longest, and then they get 18 and they're less of a new person than they were before. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see. I cannot find anyone except maybe. I wonder as I stroke my chin. That invisible beard on my chin. Yeah, I don't know. It's very hard. If you see anyone as I gaze around, feel free to put it in the chat. Say their name, I'll go into super vision mode and do my best to find them once again. And also, I'm not going for teams because the people in teams scare me. Especially people that are male and in teams, like Lewis right there. He's scaring me right now. I don't know why I just jumped. Okay. We've got one person laying over there, okay. And many more just conjured into that area right there. They're just a full blob of new people. Oh my word, there's a person standing right... Oh, okay, they're gone. There was a person standing right in front of me. Such a thing. Oh my word, Jack is staring at me. That was one of my subjects. And I feel like he's staring right into my soul. Which isn't good. Oh wait, he's walking away. He's going around. He's just gone now. Sad times. So still got one person. We've got 5 playbacks. And yes, it's not telling me how long I've streamed. Oh, what? What? Wait, I've streamed for 2 hours? Excuse me? Yeah, that's so long. I never stream this long. Oh my word, a person! Even though it's a boy, I feel like I should make my move. Shall I? When boys that scare me so much. And he's in college too. Oh, that makes it worse. I'm gonna do it. I am going to be brave. I am going to be the brave one that I am. Get the description? Okay. Now, you would see a male standing at 6'2" tall. His hair would be colored silver. He would act absent or harsh with people he doesn't know. He would be depressed and hard on himself. He would often seem sitting somewhere alone. Wow. So if I ask him to be friends, he's gonna be like very cold and stuff. Should I try? Should I be the confident being that I so very want to be? I do not know. I haven't found anyone else, and people watching the stream live to see me fail. So, shall I do it? Or shall I not? Also, I just noticed that I've in fact only been streaming for 1 hour, not 2. So, oh well. Do we want the very confident person that will most likely fail? Do I want to fail? A person who does not like to fail? I believe it is for the content. We must do it for the content. Oh my word, nope, no, wait, no, he has a friend. I cannot do it. There's 2 people there now. I cannot do it with 2 people there. Such is sad times. I will not be failing today. I really like that voice, by the way. If you can't tell, I'm constantly using it. Constantly talking like that. Oh, how I love that voice. Oh my word. But seeing as there's someone else there, I don't want to interrupt. And I'm totally not using this as an excuse. Oh, I see one that I've tried on before, but she has always been AFK. Shall I try today? Oh no, someone's looking at her. Not again. Oh wait, she's walking away. Oh, she's gone. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Oh hey, look, there's a clone of Duckings. Steve Xavier. Okay. I barely recognize anyone's, names. But there I am, just recognizing the owner of the server right there. But no. She very much seems AFK. But I do very much wish to be friends with her. Because, I don't know, she seems kinda cool. Let's walk over. Be the brave one that you very much aspire to be. I just walked through someone and I regret taking that route. I'm gonna read out. In front of you would stand Sakura Schwartz Marsh at around 4'5". You can't be that short. Oh my word, she's such a, oh my word. Okay. But she would have long pink hair that would cover most of her back. In addition, she would have pale skin as well as blue contact lenses and a sakura tree scent. You know, she is very short. Wait, there's someone named Servant. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. I regret reading that sentence. But this just shows how this server isn't kid friendly. And why I put this stream as not kid friendly. Not just for the chat, but also because of that. So let's see. Got one person still watching. And, yeah. Who is this person? Hello? Wait, oh, I'm, I'm, I, no, no, no. I wanted to say I wish, but that's not my character. Can we kidnap someone? What? And I was like, I don't know how to respond that fast. I could have said that I totally was, but my character has a straight build. She's not sick at all. Why? Wait. Someone just asked someone if they can kidnap them. Bro. Dude, I wish someone would say that to my character because that would be interesting and that would make content. But nope, he's walking away. Sad times. Okay. Oh, I love that mask. Look at that mask. His mask is. Did you see that mask? I love that mask. I love that mask. I saw another mask that kind of looked like that, but it was a bunny and it was cuter and it was, oh my word, it was amazing. You know what I wish? I wish I could collect like every mask in this freaking server. I've got a bit of a collection so far, but bro, I wish I could get more. Like, I've only got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish. Yeah, I've got like six-ish masks, and they're like so many more. Like, there's this welding mask, and there's all these other masks. Like, there's that mask that person's wearing. It's like a demon mask. Oh my word, it's beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, and I like how I'm trying to do that goal. I'm of making friends, but I keep putting it off because I keep getting distracted or they look too cool for me. But oh man. Let's see. I my There is one person, A6, and they were just standing there, and they look like a potential friend, but they were right by a giant group of people, and I don't know where they're going. I just lost them. They're just gone now. They're gone. Okay. I remember also talking to this one girl, trying to ask her to be friends. But then she said no. And I can't for the life of me remember what her freaking name was. And I'm scared of just talking to any of the average girls and just seeing that they were the person I talked to. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. man, why is it so hard to find friends? Like, why am I so picky? Why am I so picky? Oh my word. Wait, is that Maxie? Oh yeah, that's Maxie over there. But man, oh, I could totally ask her, maybe. Rain Spade BS? I don't know. Or I don't know. What? Wait. Is he challenging me? You better be prepared. I am a master. I accept this. I accept. Here. Wait. Oh, wait. Slash. Am. Yeah. Yeah. Are you going? We're going? Uh, what? Hey, no. Looks so bad. I am so bad at this. It's like... What about... Hey, oh, wait. Well, I'm so bad at this, but... I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what you're... I feel like he's typing. Oh, no. I'm just, I'm just like, wait, fake slashes and I'm just like, okay, fake. I would like to say that I am very bad at RP. I am bad at this, but I shall do it anyways, because who cares if I am bad at it? Probably many people do, but I don't. I don't care. You must. Me waiting for him to she fell to the in defeat. I'm just like, she fell to the ground in defeat. I'm just like, I'm just comes back up. Oh, he's gonna get arrested for like defeating me in a duel. Oh my word. there's so many of them, and why is Grandpa online? Grandpa Sneaky's online. Okay. Good job. Oh, that was so fun. I never roleplayed like that. I love that. Okay, let's go back over here and think. Who the heck is this? Oh, it's Ellie! Oh my word, it's Ellie. I didn't even recognize her. What is wrong with me? Dear friend of mine, how could I not recognize you? Hey. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Oh my word, I love. Bro, Ellie is great. I'm freaking out about her just like I used to with Tallulah before she left me. There's this Casper. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love this. Okay. And she's so good at RP. And I am very bad at it. She just... And, okay. How are you? I just got into this fight. Oh, I love it. I'm sorry you have to hear me just constantly muttering about how excited I am and happy I am, but I cannot just stop these emotions. For this is what I do when I am expressing my thoughts. And when I have to constantly stream and have to constantly talk. Well, not constantly, have to stream and constantly talk. You know what I mean. Also, fill a bucket with slime. But, yeah, pointed. Okay, I'm gonna be like her. She took a glance at it. Her face was concern. There we go. Wait. Okay. At our... What happened? What happened? Oops. We both feel our mistakes. Who the heck is that? Who is that? I do not know. But, okay. Wait, I didn't even notice her eye was bandaged. I was thinking it was just on the top of her head. No, it's all on her face. Oh my word. What happened to my dear friend? Oh my word. Over here. Let's here. Okay. Here. I don't know if she's sitting. She's probably doing this whole elaborate action. Okay. Set down as well. I'm just like, drop yourself onto the set down as well. What? Who dares hurt my friend? Who hurts my friend? Excuse me? Excuse me. Who would hurt this little old freaking Ellie? Who would hurt her? If I wasn't in such a peaceful family, oh boy. Or if I wasn't in such a character I loved so much, I would be like, boy, give me their thing. I'm gonna go and check them back. But no, I don't king RP, so I can't do that. But oh, I wish I could. Oh, how I wish I could. Okay, I am, you know how like she's doing all these actions and she's doing all these actions. I'm just like, oh yeah, just do my one sentence things. That's how I do. I just do them one sentence things. Also, I'm going on Discord and just gonna be like, hey, you guys should watch my stream. I mean, should check out my stream. Oh no. Okay. We. I think I'm good at this. I think I am. Gotta just take a bunch of screenshots. Let me just. Oh no. It's always done that. Oh my word. Okay, wait. guy. Okay. This is like some real stuff right here. I don't know how to talk because it's not that good. Wait, what were the initials? ASW? I don't know. Wait. Oh no. Wait. Oh my word. Bro, I'm like, excuse me, what you doing? Like, what did this? The only person I can think of is Sadashi, but I don't think she'd even stoop this low, so. Astral, oh my word. Why else? Oh no. Oh no. You. I'm confused. You want me to be confused? What do you mean? Did she say? Okay. Let's see. Okay, another thing. I have really lost what to say. I'm thinking. Oh gosh. Oh god. Okay. Okay. So apparently, I'm guessing she does gang RP. Since she has someone go after the dude, or maybe she knows someone that does gang RP, but. Oh boy. Oh boy. But. Do you want to see this conversation? Because I don't know what I'm losing my train of thought since I'm focusing on what to type, so I don't know what to say. And it's completely. Just say in the chat if you want to keep watching this, even though I don't have much to say. Okay. Like, bro, why would you stab, like, to take someone's eye out? Why would you do that? Who would do that? Why? Oh my word, I'm asking all these questions, and I don't have an answer for any of them. Oh, apparently Fantasy RP is releasing soon, also on Roleplay Hub. July 3rd. Okay, cool. Okay. Actually, I wanna sing and stuff, so I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you for watching. Hope to stream again soon. And bye. Yeah, bye.